Welcome back to Gary Grigsby War in the East, and there's two things I need to tell you about. The one thing is the most important, of course, is that let's just do this. I lost 1 hour recording. It was recording when I stopped. It was only 1 giga, and the recording was in error. What I did was I moved these tank divisions. I could have said, okay, I will just take that turn again, or not a turn, just that 1 hour. I'm still on turn 2, but I will take the moves again, and maybe I will actually be able to take Kiev. Right now, I'm just one field away, one field, and that's just there's no one in here, and that I could just kill that off. That's just a fortification unit, and then just go in. But I will not do that. I will not take it back. I will just continue doing the same. I am recording numerous saves as I do not want the save to go in error, but I do not want to take the turn back. I will just keep on going as I'm playing this kind of blind. I only played the scenario tutorial, so I will battle this through. I will not just go through some ideas of mine and try it again and get that better solution. So I've used, it's not that much I moved. I mostly changed the headquarters scenario and stuff like that to change the units around. But I moved the panzers like these motorized vehicles and these on the front here. And I can see that if I do this, I can see these are out of supply. Not out of supply, but out of what is called receiving beachhead supply, isolated from railhead. So that's not that good. But these two will receive it from this one, and I'm also having problems with this with enough fuel. As you can see, fuel 5 need 35, so it's starting to wear on my units. But I have these captured, there's a lot of them, and of course that. And these guys, I hope they will not get through here and activate them, but probably they will go down south, maybe even take this city with them. I do not hope so, because there's a lot of manpower. But I'll just say that I have just moved those units and nothing else except on center here. I moved all the units over and moved the airfields. So that's practically all I did. And it took an hour. But as I said, I'm slow, really slow in doing this. And I still have some panzers. If you look that, some motorized divisions and a panzer there, and I still have my Northern Panther. And the second thing is, if it sounds a little bit echoing in the background, is because I'm actually removing a little part of the ceiling. It's lowered down, so everything is out of the room where I'm recording, so it's probably sounding a bit like, yeah, echoing. I hope it's not, but I'm not sure. And you can see these are also out of supply. That is not, and that is not either, so that's quite good. But still, that's the way it is. And who is in control of that unit? That is actually this headquarter unit here. So I hope I will next time could go up and take Tallinn and maybe even move to Tapa. I really hope I can move to Tapa and cut the rail all the way down, and maybe that gives me a solution for that. So I hope that will happen. That will be the best for my situation here. But let's see what I can do. I think I will not take a chance on these. Maybe I will just move them up a bit on that line here. Maybe I could do this just to I hope they will retreat. Yeah, that's not that bad. And then I should follow the line here. Maybe even this. And just hit on that. Nice. And remove the rail there. I should have removed the rail there too. But I could put that up here. Let's see who is in control of this guy. Where are your group? So this is the group. And I have these guys here. It's a long way from what I really want to do. I should go in here also and cut that rail line. But I do not think there's anyone in here. But it's the northern unit, so I need to be playing this safe. I could also go up here and cut that rail line from them here. So they won't get any rails here. But I'm not sure that is the right thing to do. They will probably just move beyond. So maybe just playing it safe. Okay, I got some 1 tons of supply there. Okay, that's not. And let's start my unit here. Let's see, that is the one. Nope, it's not the one controlling them. It should be this one. It is. Could I do just this? And they are out of the supply line, so that is not good. I could bring it up there. So a lot of these units will be out of supply line. Maybe I should have taken that, but I did not. So that will maybe be to next time. What about here? No, no, nothing, nothing, nothing. The most important thing is to keep everybody happy. I have these divisions. I would like to go in and do something here just to show them that, and maybe isolate those 2 units, maybe isolate them. I will just see what I can do here. I could go in and isolate here on that side, but right now I should just do it here. And what about this one? Wow, it can go all the way up there. Should I do that? There's so many units up here. Wow, I could also go in here. Maybe this one is better to drive at Vitebsk. Wow, 3 tons, 2 fuel is not that much, but still, there's a lot of them. Wow, maybe there's some damaged planes here. I can do some. Okay, that's not good. They've only scouted. What is this? This is manpower 8. Scouted again. What about taking a Panther division up? No, that won't help. What about this one? No. I could make some racket, but I'm not sure that's a good idea. Okay, which one is in control of that unit? That's this one. Okay, this one also has some. He will not be able to move longer than this. these units are actually out of supply. This one can't move any further than this, so I should do it here. And that one is not in control of that. It is only in control of these two. I should wait. And what about getting this in? And they are now surrounded, not surrendered. Let's see. This is these two. I would like to do this. That is out of supply. That is out of supply. That is out of supply. But that one is not. These two are not. I thought these two were also out of supply, but they are not. Let's see that one. Which one is that? Leaders? Maybe that's that one. Yeah, it is. They are still out of supply. These three, that is the limit for that supply there. So okay, I could do this and cut them off. And got that. And maybe even go back, but wait a minute. This one should be going up here. And they are not out of supply, so I could get them. Okay. I could also move south here. I could cut them in here. That will not be too bad if I did this. But I could also use some of these units afterwards, but I have so many units I need to be careful of. And this that's the leader for this one, right? So I will move that over here. See if I can get some of these supplies in. That's not bad. It's crossed the water, so that will help. Who is this guy? Alpha Knudsen. Infantry max. He is not that good of a track record, not for what I'm doing anyway. So this guy, he's in control of that. And these, okay, that's fine. And that one should be able to, he can go through all of this. Who's the commander? That's this guy. I could move him on the other side. It will take I would like to know what's in here. 1 ton of fuel, nothing else than that. Wow, I got 8 tons of fuel for that second one. So that will actually help him in the fuel situation. Fuel and need, of course, needs a lot more, but Still not bad. They tried to surround, but I have some panzers here, so they should not be successful in doing that. And he will be... These are out of supply. I've moved to fine, but I can crush this. And I could take that around here, but I think I will just stay on this side instead. Wait for resupply. This one is the cavalry unit. Can I assign some strength? No, not a Jagdpanzer division. I get that. Not that. I do not get these two. Or the other ones. But, and not Vitebsk. That's a little bit sad. Maybe I could. No, I cannot. And it's just stupid if I'm trying, because the morale will go down. But morale is quite good right now. So why jinx that? So it's only scouting. That's too many. But they will not pass this, so they will be surrounded. That's good. And I will not move those. I think that's it. I actually think that's it. If you can see anyone, that's one. Just we could move that up there. Yeah, get these two and get closer to Minsk. Is there anything else down here? I did move them, but I can't see anything, so that should be it. I should end the turn now. And I will just remove that one, and then just, is there any base, air base, anything like that? Great, I got this Riga. I knew that from water, you have to go over here. They didn't destroy the bridge and then attack. That worked. I have a lot of these railroad fixes. Okay, whoa, I forgot to move this one. That is not a good idea. No supply for them. Maybe I should just check these supply areas. Who is your leader? You are a little bit away from your... What are you? No. That's a core. But that's red. That was one more. Was actually him who was away from the group. Let's see which one. Victor. That's okay. Infantry. Victory defeat. Nice. Not bad. That's Corps Airfield. That's that core, and that's his friend there, and that's the core. And what about these guys down here? I moved them and move a little bit around, and I hope these are going to get captured, but I do not think so. This is just a fortification, but I hope these will be. But again, maybe these are not that tough. It's just fortification units, but it's still Romanian troops. Let me see if I have this under control. Yeah, he is on that. Okay, where's the leader for this group? Down there, fine. And you are on the other ones there. Who is in control of you? Okay, that's a whole army. Maybe that's not a good idea. What about making a Romanian guy in charge? He's good enough. I could make him Eric Hansen. He's quite good. He's not that bad. But he has other troops also that I need to take care of. Hans von Samuel, he is even better. Who's in control of this remaining guy? Okay, there's a leader down here. This one. Okay, there's an airfield, not. That was better. Maybe I should have moved that one. Oh. Okay, he's not in command of these two units there. Okay. That worked. So there was something here I had forgot about. So that's okay. I have 2 Romanian infantry units on this. Is that headquarter guy better? He's not bad. But as this unit is a crazy good one, I should not bring him into the war like that. Okay, it looks fine now. That's something I need to look at every time, just to make sure these units are safe. Okay, they're not isolated, but and these 4 is on control. That's a good panzer unit. Is that a good panzer leader? Yeah, it's okay. 7. Nearly full strength. And this guy, what about this guy? That's Army Group South. Maybe he should. That's the real Army Group South. Maybe I should move that. Nice. What about here? Here I have the only 3 units that's not in control, so that's quite irritating. That unit is actually in control of that guy too. That's not good. He will not be able to give 8-7. 6-6. So he should be in control of this. But right now that will not help, as this unit will not be able to give him any supplies. So I just need to make sure. No, they are not out of supply route. But maybe I should not bring this through this. In war in Russia, I always got around, but I was never a railroad in the middle. So maybe that's just what lured him into the trap of going that way. I need to remove that next time. I need to get all these units. But let's just continue. Let's just say and turn now. I think I have most of these guys in control. Yeah, let's just do that. And turn. Let's see what the Russians are doing. Let's see if I get more terrain. I would like to everything like this just be my color, but as they have troops in here and I just whoa. Okay, that's what I had, right? Okay, I hear airplanes. Nice to have Piscao. That's a really good rail junction. Okay, let's see. Now this is the second turn for the Russians. What will they do? They have actually units down here. Maybe I should have cut that off. They did open this up. I surrounded these units. They're trying to move in. Maybe that's a good idea. They're moving back. I'm moving back here. They are actually moving away. I should have cut them off. And they're attacking! Held. What? That's on the second turn already. I didn't lose that much, but they lost a heavy number of people. But that was crazy. They actually attacked me. So I need to be careful now. They are not in disarray anymore. And they move the tank up there. They're actually moving their units now quite heavily. Nice, I had these backed up. Oh, I do not think they can move units in there. What is happening now? Black screen? I heard blue screen of death, but not black screen of death. And they're maybe just attacking me right now. I'm not sure. What is going on? Okay, they are attacking what? I got some of the unit damage. Okay, my turn. What was that? They're trying to move their troops out. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was not my plan. They had a lot more movement than I thought there will be in this game. On turn 2, now it's turn 3, but that's only their second turn. What did happen there? Normally they attack like real. They attack crazy, trying to do, but it was so easy to. But that was not the 7th of July. I'm not sure. That's crazy. Let's see here the troops. I had now 650,000 troops in their losses. A lot of men was captured and a lot of disabled. These disabled can return like that, as you see. I had like 20. Wow, I actually had 56,000 troops. That's 10%. That's quite high. 200, many of disabled, 20,000 only killed, so I will have them to return, but that's a lot. Vehicle captured from enemy, nothing this turn. Last time I had like 9,000 and only 4,000 lose, 5,500. Actually a plus in vehicles. What about air losses? 4,600, 21. That's not the high as I expect, so changed a little bit. Let me just do one thing. I need to go to info and change my airfield to about 80, and maybe percentage to fly go down to about 40 or something. So I will not go in those situations. Okay, these two cities are still not captured, but I have these. Everything looks, look at that. They have no supply at all up here. This one has. This one is actually, no, 20. I thought it was full, but it has 20 and that's 12. What about, but they are in supply now. So maybe I should move this up here, or I should take, they can move further than I expect. That's 7, that's 5. What about just doing this? They cannot move to those. Nice tank division, because they could not move to these two because they're close up. So they damaged. I lost nearly nothing. I only got 1 tank, but I had a lot of tank to surrender. Let's look at that unit one just one time. See what that show is. Light armored. Is that any plus 88 gun? Okay, that was good. That was one of them. And then this should actually start moving. I should bring these troops up. Can I just do this? Whoa. That was nice. Take that city. I wanted to take it because of the rail, but that was this place I wanted to take. Not the rest of them over there. That was actually this place I really wanted to take. These are northern troops, so I will move north. Maybe I could, no. Wow, this can move a little bit further. Okay, if I move that, that will help. I hope these will not be taken. Okay, I need to move across something here. That's not... Wow, why couldn't I... do this with this guy? That's a little bit... Okay. That's the wrong one. This guy here. I'm just keeping a close eye on this beachhead rail thing here. Okay, I have 1 unit. That one. I take that off, and no, what about the rail here? It's actually rail there. Okay. 1, 2. I need to take that first. 3, 4, 5. As I had this in a situation where I did not do the right thing before, then probably that's why I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doing that. I need the rail. I could have done 6 and 7 because that's just one up. Maybe I could only done 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could have probably done these two also if I had the movement, but I didn't. Maybe I could have railed it 2 places more, but it was not railed. So, or was it railed? It was railed. It should have been railed, right? No, I was here. I could rail 1 probably. Or I was here. I could rail 1 and 2. That's 4, and then I had probably 1 more. But that's what I did because I was a little bit afraid of that one. Let's see. They are surrounded. I should use the infantry for this. I think this will be the best place because I have so many troops around. They actually retreated. And they surrendered now to that. All, and a lot of men did not, but that's okay. Maybe this one could attack that. Wow, that's a lot of men. That's a lot of men surrounded. I thought that maybe there was nothing really. I just wanted them surrounded, but there was a lot of men here. And got all the tanks and artillery, got all of them, and of course lost some men, but that was not bad. That was quite good. 2 units surrounded. And what about this issue down here? I did surround some. Wow, I'm surrounded now. I'm surrounded. They moved in and surrounded my troops. Wow, that's a change here that I didn't see. But I should be able to take Kiev now. I could do this. Forces held. That's a lot of troops there. I should go up. Okay, they start to evacuate people now. Surrendered. Nice. That was fortify region. Corps. So this trooper here. That tried to do something stupid with my troops. But also here. That city is now mine. Okay, I get that city now, or didn't I have that already? Wow, a lot of people is moving now. I thought I had this already. Let's just try to capture that. That was surrounded, or Scattered, or what did that do? Okay, let's see which in control of this guy. Is that guy or that? Maybe I should surround these. I did not do that before. It was just I wanted to bring in a hole here. He should not be able to move past here now. Wow. Quite shocking. Quite shocking for my sake here. Wow. That was something I haven't seen before, really. What about this one? Let's just try to attack this fortified unit. Surrendered nicely. I'm just, what I'm doing right now, I'm not sure. I'm just skipping a little bit around. Moving a little bit around here. Let's see, I had that unit here. Okay, they're not escaping. That was a lot of manpower there. Maybe that's because it's the same area here. Moving these guys. Okay, that's a fortified unit. That will surrender. Yep. So that's not bad. Did I get that city? I did. But they're not surrounded. I need to wait down here. Romanian High Command. Can't move them. So I will just stop now. Thank you for watching, and I will say see you next time.